I think that there are two aspects of information. There is obviously information involved in noding, planning, and in contingency, which internally would expose what our weaknesses are and how we need to work to improve them and to close them and to mitigate against those weaknesses. I mean, life outside the European Union will be very different to life inside the European Union. And that is where we need to make sure leaving the club will bring challenges, will bring consequences, will mean different processes, different procedures need to be put in place. That has been happening. So, but we have made public so far a number of technical notices advising people what it is that they have to do in relation, for example, to passports, to identity cards, to health cards, travel insurance, and indeed things like international driving permits. This is one of the most ridiculous aspects of leaving the European Union. It will now mean that we will need an international driving permit and a different permit depending which country you intend to drive through. So there may be one for Spain and a different one for Portugal. Already more than 4,000 people have taken advantage, have listened to what the government have been saying, and have gone to obtain their permits. This slowed down after April because of the extension to the exit deadline to the end of October. So people are listening to what the government has been saying. We intend to, and we have already, with a view to the 12th of April original departure, carried out an advertising campaign in the local press. That will intensify now in the run-up to the 31st of October. Our National Readiness Action Plan will be transformed into a booklet and will be sent to every single household in Gibraltar. So people will know what it is that the government has done so far and what it is that is expected of them and what they have to do. I think we need to bear in mind that there are areas where people need to take action themselves and other areas where they do not, where the people need to take action are the government or the business community or others, or importers, for example. So we have had meetings with the Chamber of Commerce, with the Federation of Small Businesses, with the Hindu Merchants Association, for example, to let them know what it is that the government is doing. But as I said, some of that information, some of that action is relevant to the ordinary citizen, and other action is not relevant to them, it's relevant to the business community.
The issue is that a lot of people in Gibraltar aren't aware of the work that goes on behind the scenes and are legitimately concerned about the impact of a no-deal Brexit on them. So how do you plan to filter this information down to them?
Yes, one of the things we intend to do now going forward in terms of public information is, first of all, to look at the technical notices, to revise any that need to be revised, and to issue them again as a reminder. I mean, they are all on the government website. There's a Brexit section on the government website, and all this information is there. We intend to renew the advertising campaign in the local press with very clear, simple messages to people in terms of what it is that they have to do to prepare for our departure from the European Union. There will be a Brexit information office opened in the centre of town. Over the last few months, the place has been refurbished, and I understand that will be ready for the 1st of October. That is a target date that we have. And also, our action plan will be, as I said, published, and a booklet will be produced, which will be placed online and also sent to every single household in Gibraltar. So I think everybody will be fully informed of what it is that is going on and of what it is that is expected of them as we prepare to leave the European Union.